at the stage. There we go. I got it, you guys. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel today, everybody. How's your day going? Any big plans for today? I've got big plans for today. Sit by the crackling fire. Let's go. Happy Saturday. Today is December the 21st, 4 days till the big man comes down the chimney, Santa. And tonight, got big plans. We're going to go visit Santa himself at Santa's workshop up in the North Pole. So it feels like the North Pole up here in Canada right now. I think we're at minus 11. It's just crazy talk. It's crazy talk up here. And that's Celsius, by the way. That is Celsius. So let's go here. I got a little banner I'm putting up top. This is the one I want. There we go. So this fire here is from my other YouTube channel. This one is from my channel I haven't paid too much attention to since about July, but the channel name is Elements of Nature. Total different theme than this Yieldmax YouTube channel. But if you want to go check it out, yeah, boom. We're happy with the 308. You know what? I'm pretty happy with the $3.08. So my brokerage is Quest Trade here in Canada. It's a little slow to pay out, but I got my payment today, so I can't do anything with that money. But yeah, I'm happy with anything over $3. You know, if you think about the rest of your life, if you can get over $3 every single month, woo, that'd be all right, eh? That would be all right for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna turn this fire down a little bit. It's getting a little hot over here. There we go. Can you guys hear the crackle on your screen? It's a beautiful fire, isn't it? I just thought I'd have a little fire as a background here as we talk. I got a whole bunch of other screens I want to go over with you too. We'll just wait for more people to get here before I do that. But if you can do me a favor, hit the like button. Might get more people joining us a little quicker. But yeah, thanks for being here. Tell me, what are your plans for the day? Let me know in the chat. I've got a dirty mug here. I've been sipping out of it all morning. First question of the day: how many coffees is too many coffees in one day? That's the question. The first question of the day: how many coffees is too many? I had a twitching eye last year, so I went to a walk-in clinic, and he asked me that question: how many coffees do you drink? And I told him, and he was thrown back by the information and told me to lay off the coffee. And you know what? He was right. As soon as I laid off the coffee, I the twitching eye stopped. I didn't even think about it. I didn't think about it, but I did reduce, and the twitching eye is gone. Okay, but hundredfold, you drink coffee all day long. How many cups do you think you drink a day? Like, what kind of consumption are you doing? Woo! Good morning. If you guys hear any noises, the rest of my house is getting ready for Christmas. So we got Christmas music playing out there. There is vacuuming. There is cleaning of the counters. There is 4-year-old activity happening. It is total chaos behind the door behind me here. You have no idea. All right, I'll tell you mine. The max I drink is 4, and that was the number I told him, and he told me to lay off. So now I'm usually 2 cups a day. Hey, Merry Christmas to you too, Augie. Merry Christmas. I hope to do another live before Christmas. I've got the mother-in-law. This is my spare room, so she will be joining us here in a couple of days. So I don't know if Tom Brady Green Jr. behind me will be here. He might be out catching some sunshine, but I hope to do another live and a couple other videos before then too. Runs in your blood? Yeah. Oh man, I'm a late comer to coffee. I didn't start drinking coffee until like 2 years ago. I was like, I just said, you know what? I'm gonna start. I never even bought it. I never went to like McDonald's or up here Tim Hortons to get anything. I started cold turkey, and it's been good. Thailand, Sith. Oh my goodness, Sith. Listen, I'm envious of you right now. I don't know what the weather's like there, but here in just north of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, minus 13 degrees Celsius today. This fire right here is keeping me warm. I don't trust people who don't drink coffee. Totally. Hello, 17 friends. How are you? So, um, let's talk some business here, right? I just wanted to kind of jump in, say hi, talk to the group. I really enjoy chit chatting with you guys, and I got to remember that I got to put your comments up here. I'm new. I'm new to the live stream here still, but yeah, let me throw this stuff up there for you guys. There we go. Boom. Runs in the family. Nice. So what are we thinking about this week's distribution with Misty, MSTY? Are we happy with it? We're feeling all right. 23 in Bangkok? Get out of here. So that is like a 34-degree difference. Picture it being 34 degrees hotter. Woo! Nice. Feeling good about Misty? I'm feeling pretty good about Misty. In my last video I just posted, I did talk about how it could have definitely have been higher. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Anything over $3 for me is tolerable. Let's go over to Yieldmax's website here, click on that Misty, and let's check it out. Life changing? Yeah, it definitely has been for a lot of people, that's for sure. I did some calculations. Oh, that's weird, eh? They haven't even updated the website. I find that Yieldmax is starting to slack on their website. It's like they fired the person who updates the websites. And if they haven't fired that person yet, maybe they should, because there's some massive slackage. Is that a word? Slackage is happening over at Yieldmax. They are definitely lazy, right? So this happened on Wednesday. The announcement. We're now like 3-4 days later. Math, right? Tell me the days. We're 3-4 days later. They haven't even updated that on the website. I don't like it. You know what else I don't like? I don't want this to be like a total complaining session, but it's just easy stuff. The NVDY page, I've talked about it on Retire on Dividends live stream. He updates it all the time, right? Talks about how they make all these trades and all of this stuff, but they don't put it on their website. So it's like they don't want to share what they're doing. They don't share their positions with us. All we have on here is the synthetic option for the 21st of February. That's it. So, for people that don't have Excel or want to download all of the holdings down at the bottom of the screen here, they think, "Oh, wow, this is all they do." But, they make several trades a week and they just don't update the website. What's up with that? Maybe they need to hire somebody, right? We're paying 0.99% uh for them to actively make us money, but don't you think they should share that information with you as well? I know for me, I look at it every day just to see the positions. I kind of, just Google it and see where the price of the underlying is at. And so if this isn't sitting here, I'm just kind of sitting in a dark room, rocking back and forth. Nice. Very good. That's how I feel about that. I don't want to make it I don't want to make it a complaining session, but that's just a small complaint of mine. I don't know how you guys feel about that. 32 human beings here up top. Let's go. What are you doing here? What's your plans for today? So after this, I got a hot date with the family. I'm on the old marketplace right now, trying to buy skates for my kid. We have skates, but they're too big for her. We just tried them on. So I'm getting smaller skates, and I am not buying brand new. With 4-year-olds, her feet are going to grow into the new ones, soon. I'm not buying brand new because she might hate it. But I've got a neighborhood rink. It is ready to go. I used to play hockey 7 days a week, sometimes multiple times a day. So I want to get my kid into it. So, anyways, we're gonna hopefully go get some skates off somebody on the marketplace, and then we got a hot date tonight with Santa Claus. I don't know. Can I go back here? Here, I'll show you. This is my other YouTube channel, by the way. we'll get to some business coming up here. I'll share with you. We went to the same thing 2 years ago. It's up in Huntsville, Ontario. Pretty pretty awesome place. Give me a second here. Oh, you know what? I probably passed it already. These are all my videos. I had an idea of making like a relaxation page, and then I kind of flipped it into nature. I'll play this one for you guys while we're chit chatting here. And yeah, there you go. There you go. A little Canada for you, a little drone action. I got a little DJI Mini 4 Pro. Let's go through some chats here. Bought 5,000 shares of Misty, 19 to $20 in September. Drip div, and we'll have to pay tax. Nice, good for you. Okay, it's incredible. Let me turn this down. Mute that thing. There we go. Full screen. Uh-oh, I think I broke my computer, you guys. I can't even see the top window anywhere. There's the X. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Mute that fire. Go back to this. There we go. We're full screen. This video I'm showing you, I actually hit a zip line. It'll come up here shortly. I hit a zip line with my drone. What are the odds of hitting a zip line? So this place is called Grand Falls. It's in New Brunswick. I had a large family of Mormon children surrounding me while I was recording. Right over here, if you can see, that's where we were. Oh my goodness. And I hit a zip line. So 5,000 shares of Misty. Congratulations. 10% for your local YouTuber for making that great decision. You know, let's hope, right? J. Lou, let's hope that keeps going for you. Here comes the zip line, by the way. Let's hope that keeps going. That momentum, $3 a month, you got to be happy with that, right? Absolutely. Especially at 5,000 shares, 15 grand. Here it comes. Oof. Did you see that? It kept flying. Kept flying. Michael, how's it going? Let's look forward to Tesla. Yeah, I'm not in Tesla. And actually, I was just reviewing my account. That was a dark time for my account. I was going through my yearly income. And right around March, I had a massive dip in income. And that's when I sold my Tesla with that sour taste in my mouth. And I bought NVDY, which was a good decision. But I mean, Tesla, I haven't paid attention 1 second to Tesla. I know Tesla is, sorry, but that is going up. You know, I think I bought and sold Tesla, geez, I don't know, about 10, 15 times. And yeah, it's going up, right? Is it going to hit 500 soon? Is it going up too quick for the calls? I haven't paid attention 1 second. So that's the problem with Tesla, is that it doesn't capture that upside. I know that Yieldmax likes to do the credit call spread. So did they capture that upside? Because I mean, it was jumping up and down $40, $50 over the last 2 weeks, right? So we're going to find out with that distribution. But traditionally, Yieldmax has paid out too much money for Tesla, and that's really driven down the price of Tesla. So we'll find out. Da-da. What does it look like 12 months? I think we're talking Misty here, right? Share price and average price. Just the total guesstimate. I'm not an expert at all, just the guy on YouTube. But you know, it depends on Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin going to keep going up? Tommy Lee thinks so. Tommy Lee thinks it's going to be 240,000 in 2025. Right now, it's hovering around the 100,000 mark. I think it's just slightly below it. So who knows, right? Can Bitcoin keep going up? Yeah, probably. But you know, will it go up too fast and create the same kind of issue that Tesla and Tesla have had? Maybe. So tough to say. It is a pretty speculative play. MicroStrategy doesn't really own anything except for Bitcoin. And you know, they just keep, Michael Saylor just keeps buying Bitcoin. And his famous quote is just buy at the top forever. And I've slightly started to join him. I'm only taking $100 every 2 weeks and putting it into Bitcoin. So far, I've made 3 purchases, $300. Hold on, let me get my Coinbase app open here. and tell you where it's at right now. So that's what, 6 weeks? I'm up $3.67. No big deal on Bitcoin. Dun-dun. Only reason Tesla sinks back is that Elon Elon loses his mind. Hey, look, there I am. I'm up there with that family recording this. There you go. A little bit of background for you. How's this doing for you guys? Is it giving you a headache? Let me know. I'll scroll down. Elon could lose his mind. Elon could. Have you guys thought about Elon? He happens to be everywhere the president is. Is Elon really the president of America, of USA? Or is it going to be Trump, or is it going to be Elon? Because Elon now is in charge of spending. Elon, he's the guy. Does he have too much going on in his life? I don't know. Tough to say. Going to ride Misty out so long as the NAV doesn't dramatically drop off. Yeah, what if volume slows down? We're seeing that right now with NVDY. Volume is slowing down a little bit. And I think, like, just from watching that earnings call, I think that's going to be the way for the next few months here, but then it may pick up again. But I mean, NVIDIA is what's his nose there from Berkshire says NVIDIA is like a moat almost, right? They have a moat. They have all of this government spending, BlackRock, the chip, Microsoft, all the big boys want to buy NVIDIA chips. And their problem is they can't keep up with the demand. They're flying off the shelves. The other thing is that all of their people, oh, you guys want to see Niagara Falls? All of their people are quitting because they had stock options. So their best people are retiring. So it's tough to say. Tough to say. Do you know if Yieldmax funds are qualified or not qualified? I have no idea. I don't think they're qualified though. But don't quote me. Call somebody in the tax world. I have the easiest taxes in the world up here. I'm in Canada, so mine are in something called a tax-free savings account. But because it's a U.S. fund, I have to pay taxes on them right away. This video here was shot over 8 hours from my hotel room of Niagara Falls. 8 hours of time lapse. I just use a GoPro for this stuff. But Toolman, it's a good question. What's a really good resource for that? I mean, if you don't want to involve a tax person, which you should, but Chat GPT has really good answers to things. Google's good too, but I've been using Chat GPT, and actually, I'm going to share that with you in a little bit. Some Chat GPT searches I've been doing. Love that. Keep a short limit order at 15% drop. That's smart, J. Lou. Yeah, have an exit plan, right? If this thing dramatically drops, I think that's very smart, smart to do for sure, especially with 5,000 shares. You know, that's a huge chunk of change. But I mean, good for you, 19, $20. It's massive. I love that. Good thing in the chat there, J. Lou. Thank you. What do I have in Group A? A whole lot of nothing. You know what I have? I don't have anything in Group A. All I have is Coney. Well, let's start with NVIDIA, Group B. Did I say Coney? I meant NVIDIA, Group B, Coney, Group C, and then Misty, Group D. Those are the only 3 funds that I have right now. I feel they're the best for what I want in my life. Not suggestions to you or anybody else at all. I know you guys are pretty smart, but I feel those are the best for me right now. Coney, I've made a couple videos on the Coney. I love calling it the because I want to, you guys know how like your parents call it like the Facebook. I want to. Everything is the Coney. Look at that, Niagara Falls, beautiful fireworks. Here they come every Saturday night. They do fireworks at Niagara Falls. Don't see Donald changing his position on crypto and doing a phase for his pal Elon if the relationship. Yeah, I think the Donald loves the Elon. Don, I'm gonna call him Don. Loves the crypto, so we're doing okay here. We'll see. Catching up to you guys on the timeline here. Yeah, there you go. Love that. Thanks, Sith. Yeah, it's a good hotel. This is I don't know, is this the Marriott or something like that in, Niagara Falls? Elon's spread thin. I think Elon's spread thin too. Yep, for sure. Explain about the short limit strategy? No, I can't. Sorry. Not too sure what that is. There's the fireworks. Love that NVIDIA. Beautiful. Anyways, guys, that's my other channel. Boom. Let's go to something else on my channel here. Can we? Do, 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 do. 45 people here now. That's incredible. Let's throw on a little fire for us here. I don't know if I have copyrighted music on this, so I'm going to keep it muted. Just something I made for the background here. Well, not for this one. Little background viewing pleasure. I know I'm beautiful, but this is even more beautiful. So let's talk some things, right? I had some comments in my last video talking about feet and only feet, something like that. FIVY, these types of things. So let's talk about these a little bit. I went exploring, I went looking for them, and I had a kind of a hard time really discovering what they were about. I went right into the prospectus here as well. The real information started around page 4. One thing I found interesting was the rate is a little bit lower than other funds. So that's kind of neat here. So, the other funds 0.99%, this one's 0.88%, so slightly lower cost for doing business here, that's nice. But page 4, well, actually this is pretty good here too. You know what? I think what I'll do is I'm going to go to my chat GPT and talk about a couple things here. So first of all, I want to talk about my year. Now I have a pretty small account. It's not crazy. I don't use margin. I haven't put any like loaned money into this. It's just kind of recirculating the dividends, the distributions. Sorry. For that one guy who got really upset. Sorry about that. It's distributions. Okay, calm down. Um, I've been recirculating the distributions back into the fund, and so you can see up here, I made 56.42 this year, which is a 36.72% increase. Now that includes the March when Tesla wasn't being very friendly, and I sold out of it and bought Miss or NVIDY with that money. So that includes that. Also, I took a look at the short stuff here, the Dorsey Wright methodology, and I said, "What is it?" So the Dorsey Wright methodology is a systematic, rules-based approach to investing and market analysis that primarily focuses on relative strength and point and figure charting. Developed by Dorsey Wright and Associates, the methodology is widely used by institutional and individual investors to identify market trends and allocate assets effectively. Here's an overview. Now, here's the problem because Yieldmax is now kind of incorporating this. The problem is that Dorsey Wright methodology, everybody say it with me, one time slow, is they go over the entire market and they do this. With Yieldmax, they're going over just the Yieldmax funds that they have. So that's kind of a bit different than what the Dorsey Wright methodology is. They're going with the same concept, but it is going to be with lesser funds within their binoculars than what the Dorsey Wright does. Okay, so that's a little interesting. So relative strengths, so core concept, compare the performance of one security against another to determine which one is stronger. Relative strength identifies securities that are outperforming their peers, sectors, or benchmarks or a given time over a given time period. Securities with strong relative strength are expected to continue to outperform following the momentum principle and often used to rank sectors. So this is what I'm talking about, ranking sectors. So there's not really any sectors within Yieldmax. I mean, they have tech. Tech's a big one over there, but I mean, there's no healthcare. Well, I guess Marnie is there. Let's laugh. Let's have a good laugh about Marnie. But I mean, you can see are often used to rank sectors, industries, or individual stocks, right? So interesting enough. I kept grinding here, kept searching. So point and figure charting. What is it? A simplified charting technique that focuses solely on price movement, filtering out minor price fluctuations or noise, tracks supply and demand trends, allowing users to spot patterns like breakouts, support resistance levels, and trend lines. Unlike traditional charts, it does not factor in time, making it ideal for capturing long-term trends. So some information there. Good stuff happening in the chat here. Thanks for chatting with us, by the way. 42 people. If you guys can hit that like button for me, let's get some more humans in here. Hang out, drink some coffee. I'm on coffee 1 3/4 here. This bad boy's almost done. Just chat GPT spewing out information here. I really like it. So I wanted some more information. So here's examples in practice. If two ETFs, say ETF A and B, are compared and ETF A has stronger relative strength, then the Dorsey Wright methodology would suggest prioritizing investment in ETF. So with FEET, they and FIVY, they're they got let's just say Netflix and Facebook just as two examples. And if it's the Dorsey Wright methodology, then they're going to primarily focus on the one that is doing better for them. You would think, and then those are the ones that they're starting with. They're starting with five, right? And so some other company may swoop in here and take over for one of them, which is kind of interesting for sure. I wrote, how is Yieldmax using this methodology in their new fund, FEET? Got some good information down here. I'm going to take a pause, though. And take a pause, go through some chats here. Yesterday, I entered MSTY, Squee, AMD, YMAX, and a tad of PFLT. What is PFLT? I don't know that one. Was already in Coney and NVDY. Hope to compound on all my holdings. I love that. Same Z's over here with the Coney. I have set Coney and I've forgotten about it. I will never touch it for 5 years. I don't care if that thing is $0. I don't care if that thing is $150,000. I've got my, I don't know, like $1,900 in it. Not touching it, and I'm setting it, and I'm forgetting it. I'm still going to talk about it, but I'm not going to touch it. So it's compounding on its own forever. Well, for 5 years, we'll see where it gets to. And I don't know. That's not probably not sound advice at all. In fact, none of this is sound advice. This is just entertainment. But um, that's what I plan on doing. It's chump change, and yeah, I don't care what happens to it. So hopefully, I mean, of course, hopefully we see it get to crazy amounts of distributions over those 5 years. But whatever, right? Whatever. We'll see. Someone needs to interview Jay. I know Retire on Dividends has an interview on Monday with Jay, so maybe he'll talk to him about that. Not sure. Hybrid fund looks promising, but need to see if they can grow the net assets. 100% agree. Can I do short on MSTY the day before the dividend X date? Does it make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Well, this past week we had Fed Powell say that they can't buy Bitcoin, and the entire market tanked right after his announcement that they said they weren't gonna do too many interest lowerings next year. So, it would have worked out maybe for you this past week, but generally these things come out. The ex dividend date's on Thursday. Your short would have to end on a Friday. Would it go back up? So I guess it could work, but it's pretty risky. Yeah, it's definitely risky. I did cover calls on MSTY one time and it burned me. I lost it on $800 because my covered call got called away on me. So I won't do that again. Personally, I just won't do that again. But yeah, maybe I'd do it if I ever wanted to exit the position, but not while I want to hold the position. Look at the YMAX hybrid funds rather than trying to manage them all. Yeah, True. YMAX is up and down on that distribution, but decent. Not bad. Um, yeah, no problems managing, but I might get in them later if they go down. I like that. Yieldmax will include exercise fund components in real time faster than any of us could do. Yeah, that's so true. Beat and 5E looking good. I'm calling it 5E. Okay, I know there's no E in there. I don't feel right calling it FIVY. I don't know. How do you feel? We calling it 5E, like high 5E, because it's five funds, right? So that makes sense. 5E. So what else do I have up here? Oh yeah, how is Yieldmax using the methodology in their new fund? Feet? Can we stop saying methodology? That'd be great. Yieldmax new fund, the Yieldmax Dorsey Wright featured 5 ETF, ticker feet, utilizes the Dorsey Wright methodology to construct its portfolio. Here's how it works. Index tracking feet aims to replicate the performance of Nasdaq's Dorsey Wright tactical option income strategy index. Relative strength analysis. The fund employs Dorsey Wright proprietary relative strength matrix methodology to elevate and rank potential investments based on their momentum. Cool. Selection of Yieldmax ETFs based on these rankings. Feet selects the top 5 Yieldmax ETFs that correspond to the highest ranked underlying securities. These ETFs are then included in the fund's portfolio. So I've got those two tabs open for Feet and 5E, but we'll take a look at those in a bit. Equal weighting and monthly rebalancing. So that's pretty neat. I like that. The selected ETFs are equally weighted within the portfolio. The fund undergoes a monthly rebalance to ensure it continues to reflect the current relative strength rankings, maintaining alignment with the Dorsey Wright. Let's do it one more time. Methodology. And it just says here by following this systematic momentum based approach, FEET seeks to capitalize on prevailing market trends, aiming to provide investors with enhanced income opportunities through its option income strategy. For more detailed information, you can visit Yieldmax's page, which I'll show you here in just a bit. I asked then, what's the difference between FIVY and FEET? So we've got a few things here. So primary difference between FIVE and FEET, two Yieldmax ETFs lies in their objectives. There we go. Methodologies and underlying strategies. Here's the breakdown. So one objective, 5E focuses on generating high monthly income by employing a covered call strategy on Tesla stock. It does not hold Tesla shares directly, but tracks the performance of Tesla through its synthetic structure. So that sounds pretty similar to what Tesla does. Number two, methodology. 5E employs an option-based income strategy, specifically writing calls options on Tesla, generating premiums for income. It is primarily tied to the single underlying asset of Tesla. Target audience: investors seeking exposure to Tesla with an income-focused strategy. Risk profile: high risk. So let's keep that highlighted blue for those in the back, right? They're just like, I'm all in. High risk due to its reliance on Tesla's stock performance and volatility. That's to say the least, right? Tesla is just it's just like a professional mountain climber, that Tesla, isn't it? Up and down, up and down, up and down the mountain. Subject to Tesla specific market movements. Now, FEET's objective is to generate money by taking pictures of your toes. No, I'm just kidding. FEET is designed to replicate the Nasdaq Dorsey Wright tactical option income strategy index. It aims to provide diversified exposure to 5 Yieldmax ETFs selected based on the Dorsey Wright relative strength methodology. So they're fairly similar, but a couple changes here. FEET includes 5 Yieldmax ETFs, which are equal weighted and rebalanced monthly. The Dorsey Wright methodology ranks ETFs based on momentum and relative strength, ensuring the portfolio reflects the strongest performing option strategy. Number three here, target audience: investors looking for diversified exposure to multiple Yieldmax ETFs with less concentration risk to single stock ETFs. So, I mean, just with that line right there, it sounds like it might be safer, but I'm no expert. Just that's what it sounds like. It might be a little less risky than FIVY, but risk profile, medium risk due to diversification across 5 Yieldmax ETFs. Now, the reason these are in Yieldmax ETFs is because of their volatility, right? And so very volatile. So when we talk about risk, they can be risky, less sensitive to performance of a single stock compared to FIVY. And then I got some key differences down here. Chat GPT for the win, by the way. What an incredible thing this is. Can't get enough of it. Now this I think is changed. Let's go take a look at it in a bit here, but let's just say it's Tesla, covered call on Tesla stock, single stock, rebalancing none, risk high because it's Tesla specific. Now I think they're going with some other companies there too. We'll go take a peek. But here's feet top 5 yield max ETFs by momentum, strategy, tactical allocation using the Dorsey Wright index, and it's diversified across 5 ETFs. It does rebalance monthly. Its risk is medium. So generally, when we have a medium risk, we have a lower distribution. Both funds appeal to income-focused investors, but differ in scope, with FIVY offering targeted exposure to Tesla and FEET. Let's go look at these things right now. Let's go to FIVY first. But can we trust this website? Let's go all the way back to like minute 2 of our talk today, where I was like, they don't update their website. I think they fired the website guy. Hey, website guy, we got to make some cuts. You're fired. You've been terrible. We know you've been updating the website really well for us, but we don't want that anymore over here at Yieldmax. Website guy, you're fired. So I'm taking a look here, and I see it's not just Tesla. It looks like it's kind of the same companies, the top 5 at Yieldmax here. So I think with Chat GPT, it was just using Tesla as an example. So they are fairly similar. This one's going to be doing those covered calls or synthetic calls on these companies, which is, I mean, they're already doing that. I guess this is just lumping them all together. And then you got feet here, and so feet, same thing, but they are doing just synthetic. Oh no, feet owns the underlying Yieldmax. Let me go back to that. Let's go back to feet here. Bum bum bum. Feet type 5, tactical allocation, diversify, monthly rebalance. Okay, right on. Anyways, out of those two, which one interests you the most? I'm not really into risk too much here, but out of the two, maybe feet might be less risky. What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat. Bum, 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 bum. Let me get that banner off there. Let's hide that. Put that one up there. It's been a beautiful morning here. It's bright blue skies. Great night to see Santa. Got the fire rolling over here. Where do you guys live? Tell me your exact address. No, I'm just kidding. What area of the world do you live in? And what's the weather like? Also, what's your phone number? Just kidding. Don't tell me that. Don't put that on the internet. Florida. Jeff, what's up, buddy? Long time no talk. Florida? Man. Fort Worth, Texas? My goodness. Have you guys ever seen snow before? Texas? Nice. I love knowing where people like watch these types of videos are from. So Texas, right? Low taxes, is that correct? I think that's right. Clearance 60. Nice. I can handle 60. That's like no jacket weather right there. Here, it's minus 13 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's real cold. It snowed there? Yeah. How did you guys handle it? Did you spin your tires everywhere? Up here, we just drive slow. Oh, I saw there was a Texas ice storm a couple years ago, and I was invested in Riot, RIOT, Bitcoin miner, and they had to stop shop, they had to stop business, and then so that the Texas hydro thing could send hydro to people because Riot uses a lot of hydro. Melted the second it hit the ground. Brandon, Manitoba? Bill, what's happening? I've been to Brandon before. I took the train to Churchill, Manitoba, a long time ago. That's cool. Feet for you, Sith. I might agree with you on that one. I think feet might be the way to go out of the two. If you like, if somebody said you have to pick one or the other. What's going on, the KDN trader? Oh, Canadian trader. I get it. You guys got snow down there? I won't tell you my exact location. I'm north of you, and it is blue skies. You know, a week ago here we had 5 feet of snow, 5 feet, and then it melted most of it. Now we got probably half a foot, but yeah, yeah. So hundredfold. You know what I'm talking about? That hydro thing. Louisiana, perfect weather today. What is snow? Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, I got a video on it. I took a video. This is February. Can I go backwards here? So, hey guys, if you didn't know, this is my other channel. I'm gonna start putting it back up. It's all about nature, all about relaxation. There's some fire videos on there for you to put on in the background over Christmas. There's some thunderstorm sleep videos on there. White noise rainstorm right off my deck here. Here we go. Here you go. This is me hiking last year up to a hydro pole. Put that on in the background while we're waiting. Boom. Oh, how dare you? Will you go full screen? What if do I have to hit the exit button? There we go. Now can we go full screen? Thanks for that. There we go. So that's what it looked like. That's usually winter around where I live. Yeah, it's pretty snowy out there. Are you buying feet or FIVY? Going back over here. Chris, don't do it. Don't just delete that. How do you delete that? Don't tell us. Tell us where you live. Got another question for the group here. Which group is your favorite? Geez, that's tough to say. I like all three that I'm invested in. That's for sure. But Chris, I can't believe you did that. That's so funny. Ron, you're in Manitoba too? What happened to the Winnipeg Jets arena? They changed the name. Wasn't it Bell MTS Center? Now it's something else. Yeah, nice. 43 minutes we've been here. Are you guys enjoying this live? There's my dog, by the way, in the video. It is yeah, Ron, same temperature here. It's minus 13 here right now. The sun is so nice though. That's for sure. I should really get Tom Brady Green Jr. out there. Yeah, that's right, Bill. It's changed. Canada Life Center. Yeah. This hill doesn't look like much, but I guesstimated it would take 13 minutes to get up, and I was off by 10 seconds. I couldn't believe it. When you were in the Air Force 100 years ago, I was in northern Maine, North Dakota, and Alaska. That's cool. Alaska would be freezing. I've been there. I've been to all three of those states, actually. Uh, you might be able to find out the year I was in Maine. Hurricane Felix hit, and I was on the ocean like 4 days later on a sea kayak, and the waves were rolling in Maine, Portland, Maine. I don't know. Go. Can you find that out for me? When was I in Maine? Hurricane Felix. I don't know, like 30 years ago. It's a pretty good memory, though, eh? Nice. So yeah, let's get back on track here. For me, I have three that I'm pretty happy with. I have NVDY, which is just old, steady, consistent. Um, pays out pretty good. I think it's going to slow down those payments. I don't really want to be involved in any funds that pay me less than $1 a month, though. Coney, I think I'd be okay with it. I mean, Coney, it doesn't matter what it does now. It's I've set it to sail. It will do whatever it wants to do for the next 5 years. But um, I'll look it up later, Chris. I'm not doing it right now live. Oh man, you probably like send me to the cop shop or something. It's like the FBI. I don't know. But yeah, Coney, I'm happy with that. Um, Misty, definitely happy with Misty. Super volatile, like super volatile with Mr. MicroStrategy. Do we trust Michael Saylor? That guy's a wild animal. Do we trust Michael Saylor to steer MicroStrategy in the right direction? Well, if you think Bitcoin is going to be here 10 years from now and it's going to be higher than it is today, then what could go wrong? So, I saw a lot of people panicking this past week whenever Bitcoin dropped and, the price of Misty went down, what, $3 plus the distribution, like $5 it went down. A lot of people panicking. For me, I ended up buying more shares. I bought, not a huge income over here, but I bought 10 more shares, just under $30, which was good. Pretty happy with that. And yeah, I'm just going to build that up. No real set plan on when to stop doing that, but I know eventually if I get to a certain income that I would like to start diversifying into more stable funds. And somebody brought to my attention BITO. It's been really good since it's come out. Over $1 every month and $29 ETF. BITO's good. What's that other one? FEPI. 50% or no, 25% distribution throughout the year. That's been good as well. Super stable, for sure. So those could be good, but I'm talking for me, that's a long time from now. That's not anytime soon, but maybe a year, 2 years from now, we'll see about those. Um, yeah, nice. Ybit, I haven't considered Ybit. No. Although the share price is looking all right with Ybit, isn't it? Let's get this thing off the screen. Let's look it up. Ybit ETF. Sometimes it doesn't let us search. Oh, you know what? I lied. That's the one that hasn't been nice. But I mean, look at this after hours talk here. They had that massive drop there whenever Powell said his thing, right? Due to Bitcoin. But I mean, if we look at the last 6 months, it's down 25%. That kind of downward motion doesn't really float my boat, if you know what I'm saying. But I mean, the distributions have been good. Have they been too good? Probably. Maybe they shouldn't be paying out over $1 when their share price is this low. That's how I feel about that. Dun, dun, dun. Da-da-da-da. Put that up there. Perfect weather today. Scrolling down. If I miss anything, my apologies. I'm not trying to miss any of your stuff here, guys. So for me, I live up in Canada, and so there's three real types of accounts up here. There's four really, but I'm only going to talk about three. There's cash accounts where you get taxed on everything you do. There's tax-free savings accounts up here, TFSA, where you don't get taxed on Canadian income that you make. So, like, if I had, I don't know, a company like Enbridge, which is an oil company that pays a dividend, I wouldn't get taxed on that at all. But because I'm solely in the US funds here, I get taxed 15% on all income, on all distributions sent my way. 15%. What's nice with the brokerage I'm at, Questrade, is they just take it off right away. So at the end of the year, it doesn't matter. I was in there today and I was like, tax slip. No, I don't have a tax slip because it's tax free savings account. And the other one is RRSP, Registered Retirement Savings Plan. This is more of a long term thing. And that one, a lot of people that are in these for long term put them into their RRSP because there's no tax at all until you retire. Then they take a huge chunk of your tax. But the goal with RRSP is to quit your job, retire, let that be your income for the year. Then the next year, you take that money out with no income. And then that's your income for that year. So you get taxed on it with whatever your income is for the next year. So they say people with pensions maybe shouldn't do RRSP because they will have an income, right? And so, if your pension's 60% of your salary and then you do RRSP, you're gonna get kind of double taxed there, tax on your pension and tax on your RRSP. So, I have some people close to my life that have really nice pensions coming to them 10, 15 years from now. And I always say to them, max out your TFSA first, and then if you need some tax-free room there, RRSP. What's nice about the RRSP though is that all your income that you make with your job and you put it into your RRSP, that's tax-free during that time. So you get a little tax rebate too. So it's kind of a double whammy. More to it, but it's just kind of like the layman terms there. Bought Misty and Coney during the dip. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Nicely done. YBTC. Let's do it. YBTC. Is it an ETF? Oh, Roundhill. 52 bucks. How long has it been out for? Not long. Oh, January. It has been out a long time. Up 7%. All right. YBTCA. I mean, the price is steady. Scrolling. Pays out weekly, it looks like. No, that's not true. No, monthly. Is it about to change to weekly? Is that what's happening here? Good dividends for the month. Distribution. Sorry, guy. I wish I remember the name of the guy that gave me attitude. I'd call you by name, Mr. Attitude. They're called distributions. All right, everybody? 104, that's not, or 100 fold. That's pretty good, eh? Let me know. Are they changing the weekly? It's pretty cool. Granted shares came out with a yield boost. Tesla ETF. That's neat. It's good to hear. They just changed the weekly. Yeah, I think I can see that here. Yeah, like here, here. So I mean, take that $1.77 divided by 4. That's probably what you're anticipating around that. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I trust Michael Saylor. 1K Misty right now. When in doubt, trust Michael Saylor. I like that. Close end. Love that. Share price is pretty high. 52 bucks for a dollar. That's it seems stable in share price. This one here. That distribution amount's got to be what, 25% annually? You know what? We could probably find out by scrolling here, right? Is it 40%? There it is, 40%. 40%. That's pretty good for me where I live. With my tax, it's not going to do anything too much for me because of the taxes. But yeah, I mean, I personally love stable funds, and I personally love stable funds that pay a dividend distribution. I do. I like that. So not bad. Starting weekly next week. Preferred brokerage in Canada. Questrade. If you're looking for a brokerage in Canada, check my links on all of my videos. I get a $50 welcome bonus, and so do you if you sign up with my link at Questrade. Use my link. We both get 50 bucks. So far, I've made 150 doing that. It's pretty cool. I just took it straight and put it into either Coney, Misty, or NVDY. So I like Questrade. I despise the banks up here using the banks. Like a good buddy of mine uses CIBC, and he has to pay $10 every time he buys one of these ETFs. It's crazy. He just got into Misty. He bought 17 shares, but it cost him $10 to do that. And then if he ever wants to sell them, 10 bucks. I was like, get out of there. That's outrageous. Outrageous. And in those banks, they gotta call them and say, hey, I'd like to convert my money to US, please. And then they convert it to US and you can buy the shares. You can't just do it automatically. So, Questrade was simple. You can just do it automatically. Lowered fees. Questrade with the ETFs, nothing. It costs nothing to buy these. It does cost $4.95 to sell them. Boom, 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 boom. 40 months of dividends to buy another share. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're talking about here with this one, right? I don't know. Yeah, for me, it wouldn't work out. 34 shares of Misty on Friday, 28 bucks. Good for you. Yeah, I mean, is it a good price? It's a better price than it is right now. That's a fact, right? Better price than it is right now. What are we going to do if it goes to $17? Are we going to sell? I really like that one of us mentioned they have a stop loss on Smart Decisions. They're at 15% stop loss. Protect yourself, everybody. Always protect yourself. Volatile markets. Who knows, right? I heard a rumor that stocks only go up. Is that true? I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think that's true. And so it's all about protecting yourself. Go Leafs, go! Oh no, Jeffrey, I thought you were talking about the Leafs there. Go Leafs, go! They absolutely smoked the Buffalo Sabres last night. Gave them their 12th straight loss. Buffalo Sabres embarrassment of a hockey franchise. 110 Thursday, $30. Yeah, I bought 10 Good Life at just under 30. And so I think I'm at oh man, I didn't even look today. I'm at like 110, 120, something like that shares. I think I would buy more at 17 as well. FBTC? No idea. Yeah, the $10? Exactly. Unbelievable. Nice. Well, listen, KDN Trader, go check out any of my videos. I got a link in the pinned comment, and it's for Quest Trade. I'll tell you this though before you do. The downside of Quest Trade is if you want to do options, they cost a lot of money. So they're $10 to create the option. And then if your call gets called away, it's $25. So if you want to do options, I would probably go with like IBKR over Questrade. But if you don't want to do options, then Questrade has been great for me. Their customer support is incredible. Their chat's awesome. You can call them, you can chat them. Anytime that like a mistake happens, well, I'll give you an example. The one guy told me there, like, "Oh yeah, no, your call got called away after the X dividend date." But then I didn't get paid half my dividend, so I messaged again. They're like, "No, I got called away before," but they said, "Here's 3 free trades." So that was nice of them. And then I'm not going to use them because all I'm investing in is ETFs and they're free. So those 3 free trades will then convert to money for me after a certain period of time. So yeah, I like Quest Trade. They've been good to me. That's for sure. Got Misty at 29. Nice. I usually don't like to buy above 20. Let's hope so. Let's hope so, right? Should we get the fire going back here, everybody? By the way, thanks for joining me. Appreciate you guys being here. I love just chit chatting with you. It's been fun. I hope it's slightly entertaining at least for you. Can you guys do me a favor? Can you open another tab up and go find my other channel and subscribe to it? If you do, I'll make some more nature videos. This is perfect for your TV background at your holiday festivities. I had a neighborhood party and I was like, they had on somebody else's fireplace. And I said, "What the heck is wrong with you? I make fireplace videos." So we got them on there. We got them on there for the whole party. Good times. This channel doesn't make me any money though. It's only 400 and I don't even know subscribers, but it has like 10,000 hours of watch time because of these fire videos, these 10-hour 4K fire videos. Um, what do we got here? I'm catching up to you guys now. Misty already, yeah, I'm using Misty and Coney for supplemental income. I like that. I like that a lot. Thinking of starting a YMAX and then a couple of Canadian ETF portfolios. Really appreciate it. Hey, no problem, buddy. I'm glad you're here with my channel. Appreciate you. Um, Here's a good one for Canada, if you're a Canadian investor. So Enbridge is like, what is it called? A dividend aristocrat. I don't know if it's a dividend king, but they've been paying out dividends forever, and they have a really good dividend. And now that's called a dividend, by the way, because it's a company. But there's a like a split share fund called ENS.TO, and all they do is trade on. They were like the first one of these types of funds I ever invested in. All they do is trade on Enbridge, and they pay out monthly, and their distribution is higher. And if you look at the two charts between Enbridge and ENS.TO, they're identical. But if you look at the total income you've made from distribution and dividend, you make more on ENS.TO, about 60% more over a year. Could be a good one. I think it only pays 13 cents a share at a $13 share price, but that's what the world was until Yieldmax came out. Do you guys recall prior to Yieldmax any like of these high paying ETFs out there? There wasn't very many of them. Drew, how do I kick Drew out of here? I'm just kidding. Canucks are good. Go Canucks, go. UTES. I don't know it. I don't know it. Oof. Nice. Go Canucks, go. You know what? I got Pedersen on my fantasy team. He's not doing very well this year. He needs to step up, doesn't he, Drew? Yeah, ENS.TO, not too shabby. 29 people here. Thank you for being here, by the way. Hopefully you guys are hitting the like button. I can't tell how many people like this video so far. Can you guys let me know? The more the better, because it adds some more people that haven't seen this channel before. And I hope it brings a little bit of entertainment to you. Just like a little bit though, okay? Not a lot. You know what? When the person said UTES, I got itchy in all the right places. I did. I did. It was like, oh, I definitely got itchy for sure. What are you guys doing today? Anything fun out there in the world? You guys gonna wrestle some gators? Or back to the hill climb here. Compounding, building. I love this. Let's put that up there. Compounding, building my wife and extra income for if I go. That's a morbid thought, but yeah, I'm always thinking about the family too. For sure. Go do some push-ups after this, okay? So that you don't go. Push-ups, maybe do some squats. I found there's this super simple exercise that scrolling right with videos, and I go to the gym very often, but super simple exercise. Hold your hands in the air, okay? Hold your hands in the air, standing up, and do 100 leg raises up as high as you can go. 100 of them, just 100, right? And then this will help you with that heart. So hey, there's where we climbed so far. It'll help you. Trust me. Tomorrow, your where your abs should be are going to be sore. Just 100 of them. 1:30 here. You got to go to sleep. 1:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. Yes. Have a good night, Sith. Have a great sleep. Thanks so much for being here. I hope to see you again sometime soon. My goodness. Yeah, I probably have to get going here soon too. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we wrap it up? Let's go another 10 minutes at least. All right. Here we go. Up the trail we go. This is a cell phone tree. Can you guys see it? We had 5G service. We were in the middle of nowhere in a snowstorm. And there's a cell phone tree up there. Um, it was incredible. How did I know about this? I took my drone out flying and I was like, oh my goodness, there's a cell phone tree. So we climbed up to make sure it was actually there. What is the DB method? Oh, I might have to look into this. I don't know if I want to do it here. How much do you diversify? This is a good question. Your MSTY CONY dividends. I do 50% back to MSTY and put the rest in normal stocks like T. Good for you. That's smart. That is very smart. I would do the same thing if I were you, right? It's good to invest in like what they do. For me, I'm full redistribution back into them right now. That's the stage I'm at. I also have like a work funded RRSP that's pretty close to maxed out. And so that's the one that's set up for like your job, retirement, that kind of thing. But these ones are going straight back in. And then we'll go from there. So right now I only have 3 funds, CONY NVDY MSTY. And then yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any future plans yet. I'm just slowly adding back. You guys have seen my account, and I'm not using margin or anything like that. I'm just distributing the money back into them personally. But I really like that, Chris. I think it's a smart idea by you to take some money and put it in the steady funds. If things go crazy, then you'll know where those steady funds go, right? T-Mobile, I think. And T-Mobile, I haven't looked in like a year, but usually around what, $20 a share, something like that. But T-Mobile has good options activity with it. I looked into it a couple years ago. Decent options with T there as well. IBKR, nice. Oh, I love that. I love that. So you could totally do that for sure. Oh, you had a Veda? Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, mine's DJI Mini 4 Pro Plus, whatever the heck the thing is at the end of it, but I like it a lot. I actually had 2. This is my second one. The first one, I flew it into a waterfall, and then we were going to Thanksgiving, and then I had my mother-in-law giving me driving lessons for the rest of the trip. So I just looked at her and said, "Right now is not the right time for this." Oh, oh, a woodpecker apparently. There we go. Usually use all income and pick up the one of the lowest on that day. That's smart. That's smart. I like that a lot. Nice. Very good. Very good. Um, well, what are you guys doing the rest of the day? Tell me your plans. I need to know. I'm out of here 2 hours from now. We're driving. Uh, I won't tell you the distance because I know there's one guy who keeps trying to guess where I live. But I'm driving many hours away to go see Santa. So that should be good. It's freezing. We're all getting bundled up. I'm gonna wear joggers and snow pants. I'm gonna wear a hoodie and a winter coat. I'm gonna wear a toque and maybe a scarf. I'm bringing ski goggles with me. Um, I'm gonna wear woolly socks and my snow boots, which are like incredible. I could go bare feet in those things, but I know you guys down in Texas and Florida haven't seen winter like this. And this is it's not even winter yet. Actually, today is the first day, isn't it, of winter? I think it is. See you the best. I love it. 4-week cycle with Yieldmax. I love that, Drew. What's your 4th week or group A going to be? What's your week 1 or group A going to be, Drew? I love that. I'm a 3-week cycle kind of guy right now. Sleeping? Oh, night shift. Working on the night shift. Way to go. See you, Jeff. Talk soon, buddy. Thanks for being here. We'll hopefully see you again in the future. Yeah, very good. All right, you guys. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up right there. It's been really fun chatting with you. I've really enjoyed my time here. Apparently, this is my first time on live television. But thanks for being a valued subscriber of my channel. Without you, I wouldn't do this. So, really appreciate your time that you provide to me. And I hope that we get more chats like this in the future for sure. Nice. Drew, talk to me in the comments and we'll chit chat again. Hopefully, I'll be back soon live, but I'll make a couple more recorded videos for you this week. Be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and memberships are available if you want to help support myself and the family a little bit more. Appreciate that big time. So, all right, guys, that's it for this guy over here. Have a great rest of your Saturday and rest of your weekend. Merry Christmas if I don't get to talk to you again. Have a great New Year's, all of the good stuff. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.